My name is Molimo30. This is GTA late fun time, I guess. Yeah.
You failed so bad.
Shut up. Shut up. Anyway, I'm here with Zombie Killer, Henry, Blue Mustang 18, Topaz Good 312, and Dark Place of Doom. We're here to talk. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, I'm going.
Alright. I'm waiting till Miguel sits down. Then it's story time.
Well, I begin my story saying how that time when Jamal wanted to get choked by a man.
Oh my fucking god!
Wait, hold up!
Nigga.
Hold up! Ian, hold up until my bro count starts so you can start saying that.
Ian, with your triangle shaped nose, Squidward cousin looking at it.
Nigga, what'd you just say to me?
Blue.
Illuminati confirmed nose looking at it.
Blue, come back and sit down.
Hold on.
I'm done.
Why is my broadcast not working?
I'm done.
No, let me go this way. I ain't gonna talk to your ass, dude.
Alright, I'm back.
Come on. My thing won't start. Give me a second.
I can't sit and the Asian 14 won't be quiet about his bunker thing. That's useless.
I'm trying to sit down, because when I sit down, everything looks so cool.
My broadcast is lagging.
Please sit
It
down
won't.
because I'm about ready to go now.
You're
You know
not
what?
ready
Fuck,
to
I'll
go.
just do it. My thing's not working, so I'm sad.
Alright.
So just,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Blue,
One
sit the
second.
fuck down.
1 second.
Oh, nigga, you look black as fuck. What the nigga? What was that? I was like, that was like one of your gay party outfits.
Alright. Oh, I got somebody watching.
It's
Darn.
Thunderwarp. He's gonna tell you some gay shit, bro.
Anyway, my
It's his old
name
girlfriend.
is Molimo30. And we here to talk about some GTA fun time. So, who would like to go first?
Why don't you go in a
I
circle,
nominate,
starting with you, and then
I nominate
move on.
Alright, so this, I'm gonna...
Because I'm tired and I'm ready to go to sleep.
Alright, Dante go first.
Nick Dante?
Shut up.
This man got McDonald's on the mind.
McDante, yeah, your name is McDante.
Okay, everyone quiet. Everybody quiet.
Hey, what's up? Kevy Kev.
Alright, so what we talking about?
Alright, this topic is how we got our first name. Well, how we got our
How do you
PSN
get your
names.
Dante name?
Oh, I got my first name? Alright.
Yeah, sure
here
thing,
we
man.
go. Yeah. My mom named me Dante.
Oh my god.
Is your PS name, your PSN
Oh, my
name.
PSN name? Right. Alright. So, I made my PSN name when I had, like, PS Portable.
Uh-huh, PSP.
At first, I named it Dark Man O'Doom. And then I was like, I just forgot the password to that. So I made another one, a secondary account, Dark Place O'Doom, which came out to be my main account. Then I finally remembered the password. But I got the name from, like, it was a dude named Turtle of Doom. I kind of like that, the Doom at the end of the name. So I just kind of, like, you know what? I like dark things, so yeah, Dark Man or Doom. And when I didn't have that account anymore, I called a Dark Place. So yeah, so I got my name, and Davy Sprinkles.
Alright, Blue Mustang 18. How did you get your name?
That's black Mercedes-Benz 25 over there.
That's
How
my
did-
cousin, I'm sorry. That's my second
Cousin,
removed cousin you talking
Shut
about.
your
Yeah.
ass up, Blue.
That's my second removed cousin you talking about.
Anyway, how did you get your name? And what made you think about it?
Clear answer. My mom got it.
Wait, so your
My
mom...
mom nominated.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's basically
that-
it.
All right, who's that at the
I
bottom?
had no say in making my username. No say at all.
Okay, XX Zombie _ Killer X. Well, how did you get your name?
Nigga, that's a Z.
Shut up.
Fucked up my name.
You know, fuck it.
Whatever.
Fuck it,
Hey,
Miguel.
nah,
How'd you
nah.
get your PSN name?
So this was before I had a PlayStation at all. I used to go to my neighbor's house and we used to play zombies. And so one day, we got new neighbors. They're chill as fuck. I still cool with them. And they were telling me, hey, you want me to make you an account? And I'm like, yeah, fuck it. So basically he asked me, how did I want my name? I'm like, make it something I know I would like. And ta-da, my name was born. And I'm like, fuck it, I like it. The only thing that changed was there was no underscore at the beginning. I had to add it in there.
Alright, that's cool. Well, you already know who's next. White suit man.
I'm gonna make a funny comment.
Let's
I
hear it.
like nipples.
God.
I like nipples. It's just I like nipples.
Can you say something more funny? Like
I think that's the only thing he's got in his pocket right now.
Oh no, I got more than a pocket.
okay, then what else you got?
My name is.
Oh my god. Wait. I got a question. To Gil.
What is your question, Blue?
Why is there a pack of zombies right here on my left?
Nigga, I'm done.
God damn it.
I'll
Come
see you
back.
guys tomorrow, nigga.
No, your time's about to come up
Wrong
next.
video. I'm just kidding.
Why is there a pack of zombies right there on the side of me? Somebody's a fan of zombies. Let's see.
Okay, listen.
You leave that box alone.
Anyway,
I mean,
but
is he a fan of you?
Ian, how did you get your name? Not your real name.
Placed in the wrong way.
Why is he staring at me? That hard look. That look he's giving is like, I'm gonna stop. No, hold up. I'm gonna stop you right there, Ian. I'm gonna take a screenshot of Ian's character and then looks like he's just looking at me if he's from prison.
Like a-
You look like Gerald.
Huh?
You look like Gerald from Hey Arnold
I'm not
after he
even
went
out by
to
4
jail.
hours.
Anyway, let's hear it.
Continue. Mr. Creeper.
Alright, nigga.
What? He's been
So
playing
this is how
longer
I
than
went to the
me.
lowdown back in the day. So when never had my very own PS3 before. I used to go and play over at my cousin's house. Blah blah blah. Skip that part. I waited a couple of years when I turned 13, and I got my. Actually, I lied. When I turned 14 and I was going to high school, that's when I got my PS3. I bought all my games before I got a PS3. My mom bought me a PS3, and then my dad came over, and I asked my mom, "Can you set me up to online?" So basically, this is her account, but she gave it to me. So what happened was, I was gonna name this account Landmaster48, but the true story that happened is my mom wanted me to go and do something. So I went downstairs, did something, come back up the stairs. She made the account so fast that she named me after my grandfather's name. So I was trying to sit there and change it until I asked my friend, "Can you change your PSN account?" No, it's not like Xbox, man. You're basically stuck with that name. And I was like, oh man, I'm stuck. I was all bummed out back in the day that I did not like this name, but as soon as the stories came by from my grandmother to tell me about what my grandfather did for a living, I accepted this name, I enjoyed this name, and then later on in the future when I have a kid, I'm gonna name him after my grandfather. And Yeah, my
Nice, man.
grandfather had passed away 3 years ago.
Damn.
That's so sweet. Making me just tear up, bro.
The clapping was at the worst timing ever.
Shut up.
Clapping intensifies.
Anyway, that
And
was.
that's how I
Next
got
is
my
Pope.
left titty becoming hard.
God damn. Anyway, next person. Why are you so good? Taupe is
So
good.
let me tell you what happened.
Whoa, wait. Before
Nigga,
you
I'm
begin,
telling my story.
I just saw this man just hop out of his chair. Real quick, just sit down. He was
Oh.
floating for a second. Yeah.
Okay, this the
Alright, nigga, what?
This man was floating.
you better have two. You better have two black people come fight you. Anyway, go sit your ass down.
Alright.
Alright.
So basically, my story begins on, it was 2010. I actually, recently I just saw when I got on when I became active on PS3. This was November 26, 2010. I got my first PlayStation 3. Me and my brother had to share, so yeah. So basically, we had this guy that was helping my little brother so he could learn. His name was Steve, and I had no idea what my name would be. So I was just thinking of like cool names like Black X Killer B, the Lord Master, Nigatriac, but
Oh my god.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
This
but
man
you already know, like,
just popping
the
a gun real
works.
quick.
Yeah, but you already know the works. So basically, I had ideas, and then I was just thinking, like, my name, like, my full name is Timmy Tope, so why not make a name out of that? And I am a good person at heart, so why can't I make something out of that? So I just put the last four letters of my name, Tope, T-O-P-E, and then is good, and then I had to make 3 numbers, so I just picked 3 random numbers. I didn't know what the numbers represent, like 3, 1, 2, maybe 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6, and 3, 6 is 666, I don't know.
The fuck?
But other than that, that's when I became active. I wanted to change my name later on because I didn't like it, and I ended up deleting my account. But then I ended up getting it back because I finally realized Taupe is who I am. Taupe is what I'm sticking with. This is my account. It's mine. I own it. And then that's it. And then the rest is history. And then I met all y'all niggas.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you, for like when I first met you, Taupe, back in like when I first got my PS4, I used to call you Top, but you didn't realize because I didn't see the E, so I just got to call you Top as good. Because I didn't see the E. I used to be calling you Top, and like one day I think like you realized he's like, it's Taupe.
Bye, nigga. Bye, nigga. Nope. I just want to see this man jump through the window, bro.
Miguel, sit your ass down.
Bye, nigga. Jump through the window.
Anyway, nah, but let me tell
Where are
you.
you 3 going?
They were just like, we're so disgusted of you. You said there's no E in his name.
I didn't see the E. Anyway, let me.
You want to sit over there, and now you fucking traitor?
Anyway, here's how Gil John 30 was made to be. This was back. Yes, my nigga, my left titty hurt like nipples. Anyway,
Yeah.
so before I had gotten my first PS3 around 2010, I think I remember.
Your left kitty was in pain.
Shut the
Shut up. Let him be. Let him
Anyway.
finish because he'll start saying something crazy.
Hey! Shut your asses up. Anyway, so my first PS3 or whatever. And I'm like, oh yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, my name is Left Titty 3000, nigga, what up? Nah. So I had got my first PS3 or whatever, and like, you know, I didn't really get like, you know, had fun with it because like my sister boyfriend had used it for a while, and like he already made an account, and I didn't know how to make another account, so I had to stick with that name, and that name was Trevi_2000. that I was like leveled up all the way in Transformers Prime or whatever. A couple years passed by. I got a PS Vita. I had to get it because like it was so cool. Or whatever. And like all I really did was like play Mod Racer. I think that's what it's called, Mod Racer or whatever. And Lego Batman. So now like I wanted to buy something from the PSN store on my PS Vita, and like in order to do that I had to make an account. So my sister made it for me. She's like, oh, I wanted to become Omega 3000, right? Or something like that.
That was gonna be my other name too.
It would be like Omega something.
Nigga, you lying.
No.
I'm dead serious.
Anyway, so now like she's like, oh, why not, you know, your last name? And she's like, okay, Gil John. But like, oh, she's like, oh, it said you need numbers. Like, when's your birthday? August 30th. Okay, Gil John 30. Pow. That was the PSN name on my PS Vita until my first PS3 broke down and I was just PS3less for like a while. I had no PS3. All I did was play on my PS Vita most of the time until like my mom, being generation, and she gave me the money to go buy a PS3. Bought a PS3. So I had 4 controllers, but
Damn.
the Transformer Rage, and I only had down to 1.
Oh my god.
No lie.
God damn.
So I made, when I first got my PS3, I'm like, okay, I'm trying to sign it back into Trevi 2000. But like, I didn't know the email or anything, so I typed in my email for my Facebook or whatever. Typed in the email and I got signed in. I'm like, wait, huh? This is Gil John 30. Oh shit. Then, boom. And I restarted over with Transformers and all that games and other shit like that. And this is how Gil John 30 was made.
Nigga, why you up? You still telling the story.
He just ended right now.
Yeah.
Oh shit, my bad. I didn't even listen. I was looking at his fucking pistol. I wasn't listening. Can you please repeat the whole story?
Nigga, you serious?
I wasn't paying attention. Can you please?
Don't worry, he can go on ahead and watch it on his phone.
God damn it.
Exactly. You can watch it.
Wait. Let me just say something.
Any more stories?
Lego Batman is the shits.
Nigga, Nightcrawler.
No lie.
Anyway, that killed me.
Oh my god.
Cyber killed me when he said Nightcrawler.
Anyway.
Wait. You Cyber? You mean this empty seat right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why his YouTube
Anyway.
channel's dead.
Anyway, my
Do you
name.
have any other stories to tell?
My name is Jamal Gil John. And that was my story.
I'm getting out of here.
I
I'm
have crippling depression.
Well, that's
Would
you.
anybody like to follow me to the top of the sea?
Nigga, no.
Anyway.
Would anybody like to go to the roof with me?
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go to the
Anytime
road.
with you, Daddy.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill
Yeah, we
you.
get to the roof.
So that was how, and this is the story, how 4 people decided to fucking leave.
Well, Dante was getting tired, so you gotta go.
Yeah, so you got the free pass.
I'm still here.
Anyway, well, while they gone, I'ma tell another story.
No.
Looks like I have to go back inside.
This is
I
my,
have another story to tell.
Does anybody got a parachute?
I think this
Oh,
was,
there's one somewhere out here.
Huh?
I think I grabbed it. Because I got one.
Gil.
yeah,
There you go, what?
Remember all that lightning?
yeah,
You okay?
yeah.
It's right over my house.
Oh damn, be careful. Coming to the Flash or Thor.
Man,
What you're telling me? The Blue, what you're telling me is that I can fall off right now and I'll still be alive. Nigga, what?
I'm back. What's up?
Anyway,
bitch.
so
Oh,
I'm
busted.
back.
Oh shit, my bad. I was supposed to kick him. My nigga. My nigga. That was it.
what are we gonna talk about now?
Booty.
How we all met?
Did that in the last one.
How?
lost our virginity.
Well,
not all of us
We already
did.
told that one.
Yo,
Considering-
remember, not all of us did.
Considering,
None of us have.
considering me and you were the only ones
Spoiler
taupe.
alert, Blue nutted.
I'm sorry, what?
Anyway,
Blue nutted in 3 girls, and he liked it.
you know what, Derek? Since we're the only ones at the
what?
table right now, let's talk about our first Transformers experience and why we love the characters that we love now.
Nigga, what?
Can it also be? Could it be the movie as well? That
Yep.
count?
Movie, comic book,
To be
old TV
honest
shows,
with you,
everything
the only
counts.
reason I like Starscream is because he transforms into a jet.
Okay, and how was you introduced to Starscream?
That's it.
Transformers movie.
Well, let me tell you a story how I
Failed
became
me
addicted
once
to
again,
Megatron.
Starscream.
Oh, no. Damn it. Yeah, bitch.
You failed me
Yeah,
once
fuck that,
again,
bitch.
Starscream.
Well, so
the
this
reason
was
why
back.
I like. Oh, you go. I'm sorry.
My bad. But this is how I
just
like. This is why.
Starscream's personality, really. Like,
Yeah.
it just fits Decepticon.
Who been touching my bike? Somebody be touching my 3-wheel bike.
So
Yeah, somebody be touching your dick, daddy.
Bro,
Yeah.
y'all gay.
anyway, so this is why I like
Jesus.
Megatron. Because I used to. This is
Nigga,
back
what?
in in the old G1. Back when I didn't really watch cable, but for some reason I was able to watch Transformers G1. And I realized when I was watching it, I didn't understand it, but there's this guy who was all gray and he had that much colors on him like everybody else,
Miguel? No.
and he legitly transformed into a gun. That was fucking cool. And I kept on watching it. Yeah, got to watching it, figured out his name. His name was Megatron, leader of the Decepticons, and da 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 da. And that was the first reason why I liked him. Then until I watched the movie, the Transformers, the first
Oh my
Transformers
God.
in 2007. I'm like, yo, this dude's legitly the shit. So I watched back on all the other series. Megatron has always been in them, and he just fits the class of deception.
Nigga, what?
He is the brute force that I like.
He said
Huh?
Decepticon. You mean Decepticon, he said Decepticon.
Yo, he fits deception. I know what I said. He fits you can't trust him. You can't. If you do, you're an asshole, and that's what I like. He's a
You like assholes?
stone-hearted. Shut up.
Wow, dude.
He's a stone-hearted killer, and that what makes it dope as fuck. And then I took up the
Nah, I just
mantle.
wish you were dope. You're not that dope, yo.
Told you suck a fat dick.
I am actually.
Oh!
He told your ass, nigga.
Give me bus.
But yeah,
Pussy boos.
you know more stories.
Okay. Alright. Okay, what was your number? Okay, out of every movie you've ever seen in your entire life, which one is hands down your favorite?
The main character, the guy.
Oh my god.
What? That wasn't the question
This
though.
man be taking the bus. Get him. Ow!
No, my all-time favorite movie is gotta be Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief.
My movie? My
The
favorite
first
movie that I've
Transformers.
seen. Cars 3.
Cars 3. Dante?
Or no, as a matter of fact, best Pixar film that I've seen besides Toy Story, WALL-E. WALL-E, that was a good movie. You ain't, no, you cannot lie.
Wally. You know what's funny? Everybody
That nigga
says that
died.
you have no heart if you don't cry to up. I'm like, bitch, you don't have a heart if you don't cry to Wally.
I mean,
Like,
I didn't cry.
To be honest, I didn't
to
cry.
Up.
Yeah,
I
me
didn't cry to
neither.
Up, but I did cry to WALL-E.
I cried to Wally. I didn't cry to up.
Wally. Robot
Whoa.
Wars.
Hey guys, my Pacific Standard is ready. If anybody's down.
You didn't even knock me off.
Hey, my Pacific Standard is ready if anyone's down.
That's nasty.
Who wants to do Pacific Standard with me?
Ow, 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 ow. I don't think anybody does.
Miguel, do you want to do
Well,
Pacific Standard?
If only.
The fuck is that?
It's the hype finale.
If only we knew what was going on outside.
It's the hype finale.
Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna tell the story and how the two-man army became the two-man army. You know what I'm talking about, Dark?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
God damn it,
Real
Ian.
name, Dark.
Nigga, you said dark. You said dark.
I
What the
can
hell
be
is
dark.
dark and honorary in the same fucking senses, man?
Anyway, so this is the story of the two-man army. It all started back up in, I think, Transformers.
I'm grinding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it started up in, what was it, Revenge of the Fallen or Wolf of Cybertron or Fall of Cybertron? Yeah.
Because I didn't play Wolf of Cybertron that much, so it was definitely Revenge of the Fallen and Fall of Cybertron.
Alright, so, yeah. So, in Revenge of the Fallen matches, me and Dante didn't like to, like, you know, be douches and kill for no damn reason, unless, like, you give us a reason to. And, like, I think this was when I started to, like, play more multiplayer, I think. I don't remember. But, like, it was this one dude that kept on killing one of us. I think it was me. I don't remember that much because it's still a bit fuzzy. But I think he was killing me that much, and I got, like, kept on raging until, like, you know, Dante stepped in. You know, started killing that dude. Then, like, you know, me and him just started teaming up on them. And, like,
I ain't gonna brag, but I was pretty fire at that game, though.
he was. Like,
I played that game like a decade.
basically, we all, me and you did, and like, you know, it been like that. Me and Dante became like the team. Like, since like we didn't really have that much friends with us. Like, before we met everybody or whatever, it was just me, Dante, CEO, and sometimes Wayfam, sometimes CEO too. But other than that, it would have been just the two of us. And we would face anyone. If we got an ass whoop, we got an ass whoop. We would face them all.
By the way, Gil, me, you, Dante, and Ian, we need to do survival mode.
Okay. Oh, on Fall Cybertron. But like, it's been this two-man team. Dante was always the one that like fall back, sniped about, checked out the area. I was the one that went up in there like, yo, who the fuck up in this goddamn house, my nigga?
Yo, you sure it wasn't? You sure it wasn't the other way around?
I don't know.
I think it was the other way around. I didn't like sniping, bro. I hate sniping.
Well, I don't know, but yeah, we basically, yeah, it's been like that for like every game we've been into. Revenge of the Fallen, War for Cybertron, Fall for Cybertron, or not War for Cybertron, until Destiny came. Then we would, shit, as soon as that update happened on Destiny 2 and who's better at Crucible, don't mean to brag, but ain't nobody, and I mean nobody, was coming up in our faces up in Crucible.
Shut your ass up, you know I suck at Crucible.
I'm talking about after the update when we was doing better. But man, we used to kill it up in the gold Crucible.
really killing in Transformer games, though.
Oh, yeah.
Cybertron and Resident Evil Fallen.
Man, the kill feed, not kill feed, like at the end of the game, I wish they had like a system like, yo, this dude got most everything. If it wasn't me, it was Dante. Man, we would be on top of anybody.
I bet you anything, if you were to go to a competition, you'd be the first one to eliminate it.
Nah. But like, yeah, shit was like that was crazy. But you know, I think I'm gonna say the story how I met CEO, because I never said how I met CEO.
Yes, you did.
That's how I met Dante. I told you the short version of how I met CEO. Let me tell you how I actually met him. Yeah, but this is how we became real close. As the last live stream or whatever, I thought Dante died, so it was just me and CEO. And like one day, I forgot what game we was playing, and like I just bought, you know, a Little Big Planet 2, and like, you know, he came to my world. He put on his mic. He like, yo, you got any DLC? You got any DLC? I'm like, nah, not yet. And next, you know, we started diving in, and like, you know, we had these ideas of like trolling people. And like, whoa,
that one was loud. That one had to be right back in my house.
What would we do? We would legitly like start like, you know, we'll go into people's pods, and if there was a girl, like, yo girl, trying to suck this dick, and like,
my God.
you're like, hey yo
They
girl.
would actually do that too.
Yup, we would get these, you know.
People ain't lying.
We would step up our game. I would dress like girls, like have on girl costumes, pretend like, you know, we're girls playing on our brothers' accounts. He like, hey, yo boy, you trying to get some of this? And next, you know, like the little kid would be like so damn drove. And like, oh yeah, girl. Like, oh girl, you got a mic? Yeah, put your mic on. Alright. Yo, what's good, my nigga? Oh hell no. Dude will leave. Dude will leave. Dude will leave and try to smack us out. This dude turned off his mic and left the pod. I'm like, damn. And then that's how me and CEO became close. We kept on trolling. He started to like anime at the time. He became an otaku or whatever the shit's called.
What did you say?
Oh my god.
He said he was a taco.
Oh my god. So,
you guys are making me hungry. I want a taco now.
oh my god.
Low-key, me too.
Oh my god. And like, yeah. Next, you know, we played. So we started playing Black Ops 2. We was playing quick. We was doing like player versus AI or whatever. And like he was always talking about some shit. We was talking about Shrek, and we was talking about how Shrek we was talking about the clowns. This is when Dante came back and everybody had that whole clown thing going on.
The clowns everywhere.
Yeah. Yo, what's up?
You know that was earlier. That was earlier this year.
Yeah. The clowns on Halloween.
I think it was Shrek. I remember. It was somebody.
Clown.
It was Shrek.
Because I was around that.
Shrek is wrong. Shrek is
Shrek is live.
We were playing the thing on LBP.
Yeah. It was Shrek.
Scary, man.
It was
Oh my
Shrek.
gosh.
And like this dude, like we usually me and CEO were since we live in like in the exact same time zone or whatever. And like it would stay up like past like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. This nigga would be on the mic. This nigga would just sit there and like, yo, this nigga Shrek, man. This nigga Shrek crazy, man. This dude will go up and touch your booty hole, rip it out, put some onions in it. I'm like, nigga, shut up. I don't hear that shit. This nigga, like, well, the next thing we started to do Black Ops, like, you know, zombies or whatever. This nigga decided to sing the song as we're doing zombies. My ass got so damn stupid and scared.
Somebody once
Told me the world is gonna. I hate this. I'm like, yo, I'm like, yo, you know what, yo, I'm gonna take off my mic, man. You know what, it was on the Skype call. I muted the Skype call. Like, nah, nigga, I ain't listen to this. Nigga turned on his mic and started saying that shit out loud. I'm like, this nigga serious. Hopped on LBP2. You know what we fucking did? Fucking Shrek maps. Fucking Shrek maps. I'm like, okay, nigga,
So
you
would fuck the shit out of the maps. Gotcha.
Nigga, no. This nigga was an addiction to fucking Shrek.
Who had an addiction to Shrek?
Yeah, not really an addiction, but he used to creep niggas out with that shit. Nigga would get up close to his mic once, then the vengeful. Hell yeah, I gotta do a video with him one day. As you can see, the video of us calling prostitutes, that was funny as shit. And like, so.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get off before my power goes out or anything like that.
We'll be just fine.
See you guys later. I'll watch the rest of the stream.
Wait, before you go, say it.
Fuck you, brother.
Amaterasu.
Amaterasu.
Oh. Okay. For those
Say it.
you don't know, I'm not even gonna explain it. I'm just gonna say this one word, and then I'm gonna do something. Then y'all know. Every time I say this one word, you know what that means.
Get ready for it.
Materasu.
My God.
Every time he says Atabaratsu, it just.
Oh yeah, let me go ahead and show y'all the.
Wait, why'd you send a mugger on me?
Huh?
Why'd you send a mugger on me?
You never did that.
Huh?
I don't remember doing that.
Yeah,
I think I
let's
sent
do
that
it.
a long time ago.
You got a nice nester.
Jesus.
Oh.
Wait.
Alright, here it is.
Listen.
Hold up.
Amaterasu.
Atabaratsu. Anyway.
It kills me when he did that, and then he recorded the fucking part where it was Kaguya, and it just came right at her.
So since the LB2 came out, Destiny kinda died for us because we didn't. Well, we did Taken King or whatever, but we didn't have a team or whatever until like, you know, Ian and his friends came along and we did it. I invited Dante and basically it was boom. I forgot who was there. I remember I sent Zombie Killer a friend request. Well, I sent Miguel a friend request. I think I sent Top 1. I don't remember. But it was a friend request. I know it was. I already knew Ian from before, so I think it was Zombie, yeah, Miguel, and some dude named G Azer. I think that's Jesse.
G Acer? Yeah, that's my brother.
Yeah.
There's G Acer, that was my brother.
Sergeant Acer.
Because Gil said he sent a friend request to that account.
That spider go. Dadgummit. I don't know where it went. There it is. Ooh. Shoot,
Yeah, my brother said that account got banned.
Damn. Anyway.
Because that fucker hacked so much on GTA.
Damn.
Oh, dadgummit. Can't hold my phone and control. Hold up.
Anyway, so until like that point, we had like a bunch of people. That's when I invited and sent a friend request to User and Apex or whatever. Then the wretched PS4 came and Xbox One came out. That's when everything started dying. Started dying fast like some grass. until like, you know, the first ones to go was like our friend CEO.
Dude, I am so glad I decided to look up when I did. Because there was a spider hanging right over my head.
Well, damn. Nigga, you was finna come a Spider-Man. Come on,
This man was
bro.
about to get assassinated by a
It was a
spider.
little spider though. It was
Black Widow.
tiny.
Widowmaker.
He was about to get assassinated by a spider.
Alright,
Black Widow.
it's storming outside, so I'm gonna see you guys later.
Alright, Dante.
Bye. We'll miss you. Love
No.
you.
Don't
I'll-
speak of lies.
I'll continue on the story.
Okay.
Alright.
His life is already complete. Leave him alone.
So, yeah, that's when the PS4 came out. Or whatever. And like, oh god,
Oh
no.
my god, no!
Phew.
What's wrong, guys?
Prepare yourself! Just in case.
I don't see what's wrong.
Like, you know, fucking. Jesus Christ.
I knew it! I knew it!
Oh, there goes Dark Place. Anyway,
I told
so,
you!
so, yeah, PS4 came out and CEO was the first ones to go. And it was like, damn. You know, so CEO did his thing on PS4, whatever. He will come back every now and then. But yeah, like, at least he was the, like, one of the people that came back. There was this dude that we had as a friend named Dark Energon. Right while everyone on our friend list was going, like, moving to next gen, this nigga moved back to old gen. He was like, you know what, I can't do this no more, guys. I'm moving back to PS2. I'm mixing. He legitimately went to PS2. Right? Next thing you know, I'm like, man, you lying. Never heard from that dude ever since he said that. And like, I told
Like,
Dante
granted, I
about,
look.
like,
I don't understand.
like after that, like, there was one day I remember him, and we was playing Wolf of Cybertron, the story mode. I'm like, yo, remember that dude Dark Energon? Yeah. This nigga really went back to PS2. And this nigga really went back to PS2. Sent him a friend request. I deleted him before. Sent him a friend request. Never came back and never accepted. I'm like, damn, this nigga really went back.
Wow.
Then more people started going on
Low-key, PS2 had a lot
PS4.
of good games.
Oh yeah. Actually, more people started to move to PS4. And like, you know, back then it was really a two-man army. Well, it was just me and Dante by ourselves. Yeah, we still made fun out of it. You know, we had like our shared account, so we would play Battlefield Hardline. And it was he bought well, I don't remember, but we played Far Cry, Minecraft, Black Ops 2, Ninja Turtles, LBP, Mortal Kombat 9. Just play all that shit.
Hey,
And-
yo.
Yeah.
I want you to, during the stream, I want you to go to the Minecraft world where I made the hippie.
I can't.
Felt so hot and steamy in my entire life like a lobster.
Does everybody want to join me on Overwatch?
You sound like Mr. Zoidberg.
Woo! Woo!
But yeah, that happened.
So, I have a question.
It was just me and Dante back on PS3 until like one day my dad told me like, hey, I'm going to Walmart, you wanna come with me? I'm like, okay, alright, sure. Then until like, you know, like it was like we was walking past the PS4 like, you know, forever. He walked past it. And I'm like, you know what, Dad, just come look at this PS4 real quick. I just want to show you the price. Right? All I said was show him the price. And he looked at it, he smiled at me, he smiled at the guy, the guy smiled back at him. I'm like, okay, is this kind of gay or like? I'm like, like, is this turning gay or like, fuck, that nigga smiling at? And like, so I'm like, you know what? I pulled my phone out my pocket. I'm on Facebook, whatever. And like, you know, I seen him. He pull out his
I
card.
just fell off my chair.
I like nipples. Fuck out of here, bro.
I pull up my car. He pull out his card. I'm like, nah, he not buying me no PS4. Turn around, went to a different aisle, and he was like, alright, let's go. I'm like, he's holding this big ass bag. I'm like, what the fuck? You serious? Right? Went in the car. He gave me the big ass bag. Opened the bag, and it was my PS4. I was happy than a motherfucker.
What story are you talking about now?
Basically, the two-man army. How me and Dante became the two-man army, and how I got my PS4.
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah.
Get your ass down from there.
Yeah, I got my PS4. I called. Right away. As soon as I looked at it, I called Dante and CEO on Skype. Like, yo, my nigga, I got it. Yeah, I fucking got it. CEO was hype, but I got kind of felt bad for a little bit because I was basically still, even though I had PS4, whatever. At the time, I didn't really know y'all. Ish. Until one day I joined your party and we played Words Against Humanity, and it was funny as hell.
We should play that, okay.
Probably next time. But yeah, it didn't feel right because knowing that my best friend still on fucking PS3. So some days I ain't really have that much games, so I went back on PS3 sometimes and still play with him. Even though when I had a couple of games like GTA, Destiny, and all that good shit, still went back and played with Dante until he got a PS4. Then we was reunited, and the two-man army was reunited once again. So yeah.
Was it gay?
Nigga, no, what the fuck? No, no. But yeah. Well, anyone else like to say something before I end this live stream?
My teddy's hurt.
My God!
Shut up.
Anyone else?
Always expect weird comments from everybody here.
I told your ass to get down so I can climb this ladder.
God, I didn't
Well,
hear you. I had to go.
Dark Place of Doom left. This was Honorary. This was Blue Mustang 18. This was Topaz Good 312. And this was XX Zombie.
Just call me Zombie Killer. That's
You
it.
know what? Fuck
Zombie
it.
Killer. That's it.
It was Zombie Killer ZX.
Oh my fucking god.
And
Why you
this
exaggerate?
This was GTA Fun Time. My next video will be on Destiny 2. God damn it. This next video I will upload is another compilation 5.
It'll be about his dick.
Shut up. Compilation 5. Another funny. Shut up. God damn it, you ruined my outro.
Brainiac's testicalities.
God damn it. Anyway. Compilation 5. A funny Destiny video with me. Oh my god, shut up.
Spicy meme.
And
Anyway.
he's also a porn star.
Compilation 5. A funny Destiny video with me, Raven Queen and Dog Place. And a couple more other funny shit. A live stream when Doom first come out for Overwatch.
Brainiac.
The fucking AIDS in everyone's ass. My name was Molly 30.
Brainiac is gay.
And yeah,
Before he gets you with the tentacles.
this is why You guys are. This is why mom doesn't fucking love you.